Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Samsuna Shamu. Recently, I went outside of my city. It was a family trip. I was not interested to go there as I was sad, and for the family's sake, I agreed to go there. In the first day, we visited nearby areas, but I was still sad and keep asking questions like why I'm sad, why I'm not enjoying. In the second day, we went to a spot without even planning and got to know that if we want to reach the actual spot, we have to cross a small river. After hearing this, I was like, what? I can't do that. As I was afraid. I was afraid of water. And also, I didn't journey by boat till then in my entire life. It would be my first time if I'm gonna do it. Here comes fear, who keep asking me questions like, what if you die? What if your whole family die? What if you're drowned? I heard death by drowning is more painful. And I was like, oh yes, that is right. Then suddenly I remember, in this year I made up my mind that whenever I am being fearful, I'm gonna do it. And I have also come so far to do it. So suddenly I become like, okay, I'm in. And then I went to the boat and the boat is swinging at first and I was a little bit uneasy, but after a few seconds it feels like comfortable and I start enjoying the view. That day I was really proud of me as I was overcome one of my fears and I didn't lose that fears and also my sadness vanished. As I share my story, we all have those kind of fear inside of us and we keep thinking those type of things whenever we want to do something. The thoughts keeps us away to do anything, something like whenever we want to start a business or want to do a job, we start feeling like we can't do it and that negative thoughts took over us. In this situation, there is two ways to overcome it. Either we give in to the fear or else we can do it. Most of us like to play victim card. How? Whenever we want to do something, we keep thinking but we don't do the actual work. Have you ever experienced that? Whenever you have work, you keep delaying it and you think you can't do it now and then end up watching Netflix? It happens because our brain wants to do easy tasks rather than challenging tasks and it is more comfortable when we don't want to do anything. Our brain wants to protect us. Whenever we want to do something challenging, brain is afraid to get hurt. So, he keeps giving negative thoughts to protect us. That not means we have to listen to our fearful brain. Whenever you want to achieve something, you have to do it and you have to challenge the fearful brain and do the exact opposite. Trevor Rogan said, the truth about fear is, it is easy to sit a comfortable room and talk about what we could do and should do. And it is even more easier to talk about what others could do and should do. I know the answer after the examination, but I can't remember the answer in the examination. Have you ever told this to your friends or yourself? Yes, I did. Sometimes I can't even answer the simple questions. It happens because subconsciously and unconsciously we are worried and fearful about our examination for several days before the examination and we already gave in to the fear and we already accept the fact that we already gonna fail in this examination. In the opposite case, have you ever been tension free and thought, I don't care about the result of the examination and gave your exam without any fear and end up having a good result? Yes, it happens to me also. Sometimes we just don't think, we just do it and have a good result. It's not because we are lucky or there is some miracle, but because we are not giving to fear. Sometimes we need to see the worst to do our best. We suffer 90% of time in our brain while thinking negative things which will not happen in real life. So while thinking, let's think the worst case scenario and stop being the victim card and do our work. What you are thinking? Giving advice is easy and doing it is hard. You don't know my situation. Believe me or not, we all have same problems and same fears, but we see some people as perfect and we think they don't have any fear or they don't have any worries because they are too perfect. But we all are human beings. We all have worries, we all have fear, and that makes us human. The celebrity you like, they have fear too. Because we all are human beings and it's normal to be fearful. Fear is not a villain of our life, but it sounds like though. When you try to avoid the fearful thinking, it comes up with more powerful. So be friend with fear. Be friend with fear? How? Whenever you have a fearful thinking, you have to go with the flow and see where the thinking goes in the end. In this book, there is a saying, fear is a thought in your own mind and you are afraid of your own thoughts. It's your thinking, fearful thinking, which have no reality, but a bunch of overthinking. So embrace it how much you can. Fear is nothing but an opportunity. Most of the time, whenever we want to do something new, we stuck while thinking so many fearful events, which will be obstacle in future. Because of this obstacle, we don't want to do the new goal. And in near future, we're gonna complain it not doing it. So the fear becomes the obstacle, but the obstacle is a way. Freaking out is a signal of you're out of your comfort zone. And out of your comfort zone, your actual goal is accessed. It reminds me of the 5-second rules. Whenever you want to do something, you have to start that thing within 5 seconds. And whenever you are delaying it, the more you delay, the more you be thinking and the more you'll be fearful. How to overcome fear? You can't overcome something which is not exist. The only way to not having fear is not doing it or hold back. But it's not the actual solution, right? As I mentioned before, we suffer 90% of time in our brain while thinking negative things which have no reality. We suffer more which is not even real. And reality is free from mind. To get out of fear, which is not even possible, but we all can do is believe. Make your belief so strong that whenever you want to do something, your belief will say, just do it. And there will be no fear which you be fearful of. It's not easy to be fearful, and I guess it's not possible to be fearful. Our brain is where to be fearful, and that makes us human. To be fearful, don't harsh on yourself. We are human. Try to dance with fear and be friend with it. Try to talk with it, embrace it, and listen to it.